People come from all over the country to play for Michigan State University. But oftentimes, what goes unknown are the backstories that each one of these student athletes endures in order to achieve their dreams of playing at Michigan State. But regardless of their background, they all come here with the same common goals: to be successful not only on the field,
Spartans got 6!
but more importantly, in the classroom and in the community, all while making the most of their journey and leaving their mark on this great university.
I'm from Vienna, Georgia, aka Dooley County. We have one street light in the whole county. Dooley County is the second biggest county in Georgia.
It's a rural place that sits on 75, Interstate 75 South. This is a place where it's poverty.
It's tough, man. A lot of kids don't have the opportunity, so therefore if you want to get out of Dooley, you have to work.
I mean, for Keith, growing up, it was rough. There wasn't a lot of affluent individuals around. His family had to keep him grounded, but they also had to keep him, shooting for the stars.
The main concern that we was concerned about is him getting his work first. He had to make good grades in order to play football.
I just remember I met Jamal Zanders, the man who changed my life.
Jamal Zanders saw something special in Keith and wanted to help him realize and reach his true potential.
I actually seen Keith in a playoff game against Miller County. And after the game, I stepped to Keith and his parents and let them know that, if you give me an opportunity to take Keith under my wing, everything will work itself out.
He told me that, he's like, hey man, you can go play Division I football. And I didn't really understand what he was saying at the time. And he would come here, wreck me out, and he would instill like the values that a young man needed to hear and put hope in my ear. It made me feel like I could achieve anything I wanted to achieve.
He always used to come by the house and say, big boy gonna be something special. So he came, to all his games and helping him, start like sending different tapes and stuff off to the colleges.
I actually sent out probably 20 films out to various Division I schools.
Used to get random tapes and DVDs on your desk, and I just happened to throw it in. And this was probably January, February of his junior year, and was very impressed with what I saw. I flew into Atlanta Airport, rented a car, and drove south about 2 hours. Small little high school, obviously, and the thing that you notice when you go around back of the high school to their field house, their practice facilities, is that there's just not much there. They hardly have any practice dummies, any football sleds. It's a tough way to go about it, but certainly Keith made the best of it.
I remember Jamal telling me one day they got a call from Coach Warner, and they said that they wanted to offer me, and then that's when everything started. They said that I had to go up on the official, and I remember going to the official and then going to the Michigan game and really liking it, and decided I wanted to commit. And that's when it all started.
Following his official visit to East Lansing, in which the Spartans defeated the University of Michigan, Keith committed to Michigan State and signed his letter of intent in 2010.
Why Michigan State? I would say because of the people. Very godly people. Everything was real, and when I went there, it was nothing fake about them. And I always say this, I just knew that I wanted to be somewhere where I fit in and where it was like home. So I went with my heart. So I felt like they were the first people to give me a chance and actually believe in me. So I was like, why not stick with it?
As soon as Keith got on the scene at Michigan State, he didn't waste any time making his mark.
I'm describing Keith Mumphery, a person that's full of life, always willing to help somebody else, 100% effort. If there's anybody that could probably give you more than 100%, Keith could, and he'd do it willingly. He's just one of those neat people that you only come across maybe once or twice in your life. And you appreciate having him in your life because he makes you appreciate what you have in your life. So, he's been a blessing to me and been a blessing to this staff and this whole entire team. So to come across him, appreciate him because you won't find another one.
Well, first off, he brings hard work. He is where he is because of his work ethic. And Keith has done that for 5 years here.
him being a senior, him being a leader, guys look up to him and they see how hard he works, especially me. Although he's only a year older than me, I look up to him.
Despite his achievements on the field, the biggest impact Keith has had at Michigan State has been in the community.
So everybody knows Keith. When you say Keith, everybody smiles. Everybody knows who we're talking about. From day one, Keith has been involved. With Keith, it's just who he is. And probably the way he was raised and all of that just comes through. He doesn't need to give a reason or an excuse. Keith does it because it's who he is.
The way I give back comes from my mom. Just seeing how she works and seeing how she help other people and just being able to be a little kid and watch that and seeing how that made her feel, seeing how helping others made her feel. That's where I got it from.
If people need my help, no matter how small amount or what I have, I try to help people, because the thing about it, you will get blessed for helping other people in which you don't have much to give them.
Coming from Dooley County, Keith is looked upon his peers as a leader.
But hey man, y'all need to start to take school serious. You don't come to school to just have fun and look the best. Cause at the end of the day, if you don't graduate high school, you're not leaving Dooley County. Cause that one thing I did, I played, I had fun, but I used to come in here and I used to take school serious. I used to come in here and do my work, go home, do my work, then I have fun. So that's how I got to Michigan State. That's how I got to where I am today.
I would say the rewarding part about community service is just seeing like the smiles on other people's faces and seeing the joy that other people get from when you're helping them.
But the thing that makes the kid with the big smile and infectious personality glow the brightest is his college degree that he received this past May.
Keith Alexander Mumphery.
It was very exciting just to be able to get that degree and see your family there and to see how happy they are, and also to be able to come from Dooley County High School and get a degree from Michigan State is a blessing.
So a lot of people don't realize how hard it is for a student athlete, for a regular student to graduate in 4 years, let alone a student athlete with the schedule, with the grind of practices and games and meetings and working out and all those kind of things. But Keith has been a guy that has excelled in handling a lot and having a lot on his plate ever since he's been here. I mean, he's graduated in 4 years with a degree in communications.
You talk about how hard he works on the football field. Well, that's Keith 24/7. I mean, he's going to work hard at everything he does, and was very dedicated right from the day he got here to taking care of his degree. He knows what it means to him. He also knows what it means to his mom and his family and people back home by getting his degree here and the example that he can set for future people coming out of Dooley County High School.
The man that he's become, I'm really proud of Keith, because he stayed so humble. He came up to Michigan State coming from a small town. He's 1,000 miles away from home, and he was able to become a young man to a grown man. I've seen him grow so much from his freshman year to his senior year, and it's really unbelievable.
I think the future is very bright for Keith. I think that he is going to be a leader in anything he does. He's just that rare personality and that rare combination of just intensity, skill, smarts, ability that he's just going to achieve and be just fantastic in any goal, any job, any career path that he takes.
I mean, if there's a possibility of presidency, who knows? I mean, the guy's just got a wonderful personality. If you say sky's the limit, he might be in space.
When the Spartans kick off under the lights on Saturday night against the number 19 ranked Nebraska Cornhuskers, the Spartans will be kicking off their Big Ten season and their pursuit of another Big Ten title.
I think this weekend against Nebraska, very exciting, challenging weekend coming up. Should be very exciting in Spartan Stadium. Great football game last year, a lot riding on the game. Really one of the reasons you probably come to a place like Michigan State and play in a conference like this is to have these type of games. So there'll be a lot of national media attention. When you look at Nebraska, I think you see a very well-coached team, a lot of success, great football players, great football team. Obviously, the offense is anchored by Amir Abdullah and Kenny Bell, Tommy Armstrong defensively, Gregory and Santos probably. So challenge, we'll have to be at our best. Expect us to be at our best. Focus on energy.
Obviously, big weekend. Starts a Big Ten play against Nebraska. They're 5-0 coming to the Spartan Stadium. trying to beat us and stuff like that. But what it means to us as a team is it's another quest for a Big Ten championship. It's a long road ahead. It's a difficult road, but starting Big Ten play, that starts our goal and our mission to achieve what we achieved last year, and that was winning the Big Ten and then going on to the Rose Bowl and playing the Rose Bowl.
This high intensity of a game just makes for just high excitement. I think a lot of us are ready to get out there and finally get another crack at it. We did have a great year last year, but it's a new year. It's a new start to the year, and it's a new start to Big Ten season.
I think what made us successful last year was obviously our team chemistry. Our run game was great. Different guys stepped up each and every week, and then our pass game has continued to get better each and every week. But I think what you really need to be successful in the Big Ten is just an overall tough, gritty team.
It's the conference we came here to play for. We knew the conference is very competitive, very active, and very enthused about playing. So this is the excitement and the enthusiasm throughout the stadium is going to be live. It's going to go viral through all the players and the fans. It's just going to be a great scene to see, and I'll try to come out there and play hard and play fast and play physical.
Yeah, Spartan Stadium comes alive every Saturday, but I think especially at night games. And I can remember the night games when I was here before, whether it be Notre Dame or Oregon or whatever it was. I mean, they're exciting games. We've had a lot of exciting games here since I've been back as a head football coach. And I just think, you sit all day. It's hard to sit. It's hard to sit all day. But as you sit all day on Saturday afternoon, you're seeing all these different games being played. And your game's being talked about, and you just can't help but get a little hyped. It's a program game, I think, when you have that opportunity like that to put you're on a big stage, which makes it exciting.
It's a big game and everything, but we still think about it as just another step we have to take to become a great team, become a dominant team, and to actually define ourselves. Like Coach D's been saying, we haven't really had that game where we defined ourselves yet, and this is a good game to define yourself playing against a great team with a great running back. Great defensive line, great defense, and this is a great game to go out there and figure exactly who you are.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the excitement in East Lansing, where the 10th-ranked Michigan State Spartans, with only one blemish on their record, and the unbeaten Nebraska Cornhuskers tangle. The Cornhuskers 17th in the country, and featuring, as Oregon did, a Heisman Trophy candidate. Theirs is Amir Abdul. It's chilly and at least a little bit rainy, and it's windy at Spartan Stadium. One of the big games so far this season in this nation. Nebraska won the toss and deferred. The Spartans will get the football. Connor Cook starts in the shotgun with Jeremy to his left. Hands to Jeremy, and he'll take it straight up the gut. The tight end Sam Cotton on the left wing. 3 wideouts left. Action at the right hash. Kind of a option handoff. And Armstrong did not hand it. He kept it. Setting up wide right. By himself in the backfield. Here come the Spartans. Down goes Armstrong. Ed Davis got him first. Connor in the shotgun. Jeremy to his left. The throw over the middle. Falling down. Grab made by Josiah Price. Straight eye behind Connor Cook. Fakes the end around. Steps back. Throws it deep left sideline. Fingertip grab. Tony Lippett. End zone. Touchdown MSU. 55 yards for the score.
Wow, George, that was just a one-on-one stutter and go route by Tony Lippett.
He's in the pistol. Wants to throw it in a hurry down the right sideline. It is going to be intercepted at the 37-yard line by Trey Waynes. Jay Troops at left, Keith Mumphery to the right. Back to throw as Connor Cook throws for Keith. Makes a nice grab at the 45, falls to the 47. Looks like he has a first down.
He's got it.
And he does. Here's Snell, single safety to the Cornhuskers. Sadler will try to keep it in the field of play. Bounces inside the 5, and it's down at about the 1. Great special teams play. Mike Tressel has to be proud of that. And a big leg. Kicks away. McGarrett Kings at midfield. Backpedal starts to his right. A little shake at the 48. Good cut at the 45. He's at the 40. Spins at the 35. And McGarrett Kings takes the pigskin to the Nebraska 31-yard line. First down and 10. Spartans at the 31 of Nebraska. Hand off to Jeremy. Off right guard. 25-20. He's at the 15. He's at the 10. Slams through a tackle. And he's into the end zone. He's into the end zone. What a run by Jeremy. Touchdown, MSU. In the pistol now moves him directly to his left. So it's a shotgun snap. He fakes to Abdullah, keeps it, and he'll be drilled and dropped for a loss. Back at the 27 by Marcus Rush. Ball back at the 28. Armstrong steps back to throw. Pressured, dragged down. Lawrence Thomas with the sack. Michigan State has turned loose the defense tonight. Against the wind, Connor Cook's under center. Play fakes to Jeremy. Rolls to his right. Steps up and throws over the middle. Caught out over the 40 by Aaron Burbridge. Abdullah waiting to take a wildcat snap. Runs with it off left guard. Nice tackle at the line of scrimmage.
Wait a minute.
By Drummond. The ball pops up. It is scooped up. Shalik Calhoun has it, and Shalik is out over the 45 to the 47-yard line. The Spartan defense answers the bell and then some. Nick Hill's on it, running back, lines up to Connor Cook's left. Connor takes a shotgun snap, throws right side. Great catch by Keith Mumphery. What a play by the 50-year senior. 28-yard field goal try for Michael Geiger, who's 4 out of 5 on the season. The snap, the spot, the kick, it's good. Armstrong with Abdullah behind him to his right in the pistol. Here's the snap, here's the pressure. Down he goes. Shalik with a sack. Spartans just outside their 24-yard line. Connor Cook takes a shotgun snap. Throws left sideline. Tony Lippett fights off 2 defenders and makes the grab, falling down at the Nebraska 45-yard line across the way. Spartans will now punt with 24 seconds to play in the half, and the Spartans put it down at the 2, and that will finish the first half. Our halftime score: the Spartans 17, Nebraska nothing. Another half to go, though. Let's see what happens. And Nebraska will take the touchback and put it in play at the 25-yard line. Third down, 17. Nebraska just shy of their 10. Low snap, he'll pick it up. Back near the goal line. Hit as he tries to throw it forward. And it is incomplete. It was scooped up by Riley Bulla. He thought he was going in for a touchdown. For the officials,
after further review,
decide.
The ball was ruled a fumble with immediate recovery by the defense.
As it is, it'll be a 27-yard field goal try for Michael Geiger. He's hit earlier from 28. The kick with plenty of muscle and splits the uprights. It's the Spartans 20 and Nebraska nothing. The snap to Armstrong. He'll have to pull it down, and he is knocked down. He is sacked back at the 18-yard line. Connor Cook from the shotgun. Rolls to his left, throws on the run. Catch made by Tony Lippett. Breaks away at the 35. Darts out over the 40. Tony Lippett to the right. Hill to the left of Connor Cook in the shotgun. Connor throws it left side. Great grab inside the 35-yard line of Nebraska by McGarrett Kings. Straight eye behind Connor. Pendleton in front of Nick Hill. Double reverse handoff. Tony Lippett coming back left to right. Real estate in front of him. At the 15, at the 10. He's at the 5. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, MSU. Heck of a block from Paul Lang, the tight end along the way. Spartans getting set up for an onside kick. The kick is caught short of the 10 yards.
Curtis Drummond.
Nice job by Curtis Drummond.
All Nebraska wants to do is try to get a walk-off touchdown here, and Michigan State has to do everything that they can to prevent it, George.
They put themselves in a position to make an outrageous comeback. Second down 10. Ball at the Spartan 37. Armstrong with time in the pocket, throws, picked
There we
off.
go. There we go.
Intercepted. School
No
is
flags
out.
on the play.
Trey Waynes inside the 20. The Spartans won it 27-22. The Spartans over the Cornhuskers.
I thought we played very, very well as a football team. First 3.5 quarters. You certainly 27-3. We did turn the ball over, but we got out of those situations defensively. We played outstanding on the defensive side of the ball, and then it sort of unraveled a little bit in the second half there in the fourth quarter. You live, you advance. We won the football game. I thought our defense played tremendously. I thought we got big plays out of our offense. Football's an interesting game. That's all I can tell you. And somehow we found a way to win. And I guess the silver lining is we won a close game at the end, and we had to push back, and so we were able to do that. Proud of our football team and our players. We're 4-1, and we advance.